Hey Railheads, welcome back to my Finger Lakes Railway layout. Today I'll show you how I detailed my grade crossings to make them look more like the prototype. I'll kit bash some crossbucks and make some custom signage from actual photographs. Coming up on my Finger Lakes Railway layout. Signs really help to identify the location of your model railroad. Well, not McDonald's signs, but signs that are unique to your location. In my case, the FGLK HW2 line. Try to get photos of the actual signs of your road. And shoot them yourself if you're local, find them online, or phone a friend like I did. So the first thing I noticed, some of these crossings only had crossbucks and no lights. The crossing signs I have came with lights molded onto them, and it didn't look too easy to remove them. But I'm trying to avoid scratch building my own crossbucks. That's beyond the scope of this video, and probably beyond my scope too. So I looked in my junk box and found these Atlas signals. Now they really are junk, don't buy them. But I thought, let's repurpose. So I popped the crossbucks off the pole, and here we go. Now we need the poles. The prototype photo looks like they used a 4x4. I used a free online scale calculator from Garden State Central Model Railroad Club to determine that 4 inches in real scale equals about a 1/16 of an inch in HO. That's not 100% accurate, but close enough for me. I had some styrene of the right size, but I really wanted to use wood. It's kind of a flat on one side anyway. So I dug through my old laser cut wood kit boxes and found a scrap piece that would work. Let's cut that up and repurpose that. Would have been nice to have some scale size lumber, but I didn't have any, so I make do with what I got. I want my poles to end up 1 3/4 tall to match the other ones on the layout. So I'll cut them at 2 inches, allowing an extra 1/4 inch to bury in the foam. And I'll bevel the tops to match prototype photo. Now you reckon I'll throw this leftover wood away? I don't believe so. I'll give them a quick wipe with an ink wash. No need to dirty a brush for this. Looks like they had some kind of paint or something on them already. This will just be another layer. That'll be fine. Well, now let's jump on the computer for the signage. I have Adobe Photoshop Elements 2010. You may have a different program. For the most part, the process is the same. I'll open my sign photo in Adobe and make it bigger and drag it around so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'll crop it. And then we need to resize the image. Just eyeballing it, it looks like the top of the yield sign is about 5/16 of an inch. And so then I can convert that to a decimal, punch that number in, and save it. And I'll do the same thing for the other signs, and then print them out at maximum DPI on photo paper. Cut them out and glue them to the poles. Well, now that I've got my signs resized, I'll copy and paste them into a word processor document. I use LibreOffice because it's free. OpenOffice is another free one, or you may already have Microsoft Word. Any word processor program should work fine. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this stuff, but please bear with me as I try to help those who need it. And I'll paste a few extras for when I mess up cutting them out. And now instead of the edit menu, I'm using the keyboard shortcut, Control V to paste. and then the arrow keys to shove them around, leaving enough room in between to cut them out. And I'll look at print preview, which looks about right. But I'll still do a test print on plain paper to check my sizes before printing on photo paper and max DPI. Now that should be an option in your printer settings, DPI dots per inch. Also, when you go to print, you should be able to choose your paper type and print quality. I just use an inkjet printer, nothing special. Well, now it's just a matter of gluing the signs to the poles and planting them on the layout. Hey, thanks to all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. See you next time on the Finger Lakes Railway Layout.